how does the end of this agreement with UNRWA affect, in your view, the ability of Israel to meet the conditions laid out in the letter?
So first of all, we're reviewing the letter to understand whether there are any immediate implications. We understand that the law doesn't go into effect for 90 days. If this letter means something happening more immediate than 90 days, which would be, happened past a week ago, so something like 83 days from now, that's something we would want to understand and we would want to take into account. But we're endeavoring now to learn exactly what the implication, if any, of that letter is, separate and apart from the legislation that's already passed and has a 90-day timetable on it. We, as you noted, we're quite clear that we oppose that legislation. We have serious concerns about the implications of it being fully implemented, as well as our concerns about the underlying humanitarian situation in Gaza even before Israel passed this legislation that relates to the inability of a sufficient number of trucks to get into Gaza and the inability of humanitarian workers for a variety of reasons to be able to deliver that aid to places inside Gaza. They have told us at various stages that there are a number of steps that they have in process that they haven't completed yet. We're paying close attention to that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, or on any scale that you would like, how have they complied or not complied with the requests or demands, frankly, that were in the letter?
Let me do it on a pass-fail instead of trying to give a grade. As of today, the situation has not significantly turned around. We have seen an increase in some measurements. We've seen an increase in the number of crossings that are open, but just if you look at the stipulated recommendations in the letter, those have not been met at this point.
So that's a fail.
We're not at the end of the period yet. They have not. If you look at what we ultimately judge, what we ultimately judge on, which is the results on the ground, the results are not good enough today. It's not the end of the semester. You don't hand out grades in the middle.
I suspect that the levity is a little bit inappropriate.
No,
but look, you guys say they haven't done enough, so it's a fail at this point.
We are not at the end of where we are able to make an assessment. But I can tell you, the situation has not been good enough for some time, and the situation has not improved sufficiently in the 21, 22 days, whatever it is, since we sent that letter.
Okay.
There is still a week or so to go until we reach the end of the period, but there is much more that we need to see them do.